Good evening. This is Saturday night with Ilana Yoabov on Facebook Live. My goal is to bring some learning, positivity, and just to communicate with you. And I hope that I can help you in any way. Today, I wanted to dedicate this session to all the people who tragically passed away from COVID-19. A lot of people who I don't know, but I followed their Facebook funerals, and my heart goes out to the families who lost their loved ones, no matter what the age, no matter. It's a tragic loss. Specifically, I knew one particular person who I was close to. That was my boss, Rohn, and the news was devastating. He was a young guy with little kids, and I am very sorry for his loss, and it was completely unexpected. So I'd like to light the candle in the memory of all those that passed away. May their memory be a blessing. And I am so deeply grateful for people who are sharing the memories of their loved ones on Facebook. I want to thank specifically Michael Vostok for his group, for our community, Bukharians тоже плачут, where people have a chance to share their pain, their sorrow with others, because I think when we share our pain, it gets halved. And also the memory of their loved ones will live on. Leilu Nishmat, everyone who passed away tragically this year from COVID-19. It is a Jewish tradition to learn in the memory of deceased. And today I'm continuing on with the book 12 Pillars, created by Rohn and Widener. And today we're going to be talking about chapter 7, Be a Lifelong Learner. I'm also believing that when people learn, they become better themselves, they become more open-minded, they have a growth mindset, they become more open to possibilities, and they become better people. And when they do become better people, they change the world around them. And I think of our loved ones. I'm sure our parents, our grandparents, our great-grandparents would be proud of us if we become better ourselves and we help to improve this world. May all those who are healthy stay healthy, cherish their lives, be grateful for their lives, and may we all become kinder, wiser, and use the time on earth as productively as possible. Be a lifelong learner. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. So, learning is the beginning of wealth. Learning is the beginning of health. Learning is the beginning of spirituality. Searching and learning are where the miracle process all begins. Most of life is lived after your formal education. That means the rest is up to you. The state makes you go to school through 12th grade, then most people choose to go through college. But the truly successful decide to learn for the rest of their lives. So how do they do that? There are a few mainstays to learning that anyone can use to improve their lives. The first is to read books. The second is to learn from successful people by observation. And the third is to constantly reflect on your own experiences and learn what went right and what went wrong. Well, I know the book thing isn't going to work, said that young guy who was mentored by the older guy. Charlie looked up at Michael in disbelief. The book thing? He asked. Yeah, reading books, I know myself well enough to know that I'm not going to be reading any books anytime soon. You're kidding me, right? No, I haven't read a book in years. Well, there you go. That right there is a significant part of the problem. Not reading books? Certainly. Charlie put the chemicals down and motioned for Michael to join him, sitting in a couple of chairs at poolside. Here, sit down. This is a serious point, Michael. They both sat down and Michael asked, what's the big deal about the books? It seems like everybody writes a book. It's just a big money-making scam. What can you learn from a book anyway? And besides, that book costs so much money. When you go to the bookstore, some of those books are 20 or 30 bucks. Charlie knew this was going to be a tough sell. Michael, if I may be blunt, books have been, are, and will continue to be one of the greatest learning tools in human history. As for the cost, it isn't what the book costs, it's what it will cost you if you don't read it. How will it cost me if I don't read it? Michael asked. It will cost you in many ways. In fact, I believe that your attitude toward books has already cost you a decade or two of your life. You see, when we read books, we open ourselves to the vast new worlds to explore and understand. Have you ever wanted to sit down and have dinner with great leaders or famous thinkers? You can when you read their books. You open yourself to new ideas, and new ideas are the seeds that grow in our hearts and minds, and when applied, become our achievements and successes. Michael, how will you ever grow and expand if you aren't consistently and proactively pursuing knowledge and ideas that will move your life forward? So is Mr. Davis a big reader? That he is, almost a book a week for 40 years. And that is where he gets his wisdom. Before you leave, I will give you a copy of a book list that he has written. I have a few copies of it in my workshop. And so they go on and discuss the benefits of reading the book. So then Mr. Davis actually goes in and gives him a list of 20 books. I will share some of the books that I have read myself from that list. So first and foremost is the Bible. So I have Chumash, Torah, that I really like. It's the Living Torah by Rabbi Aryeh Kaplan. That's the version I enjoy most. There is another book, How to Read a Book by Mortimer Adler. I haven't read that one yet. Seasons of Life by Jim Rohn. Highly recommend. Magic of Thinking Big. That's a fantastic book. Greatest Salesman That Ever Lived. Amazing book by Og Mandino. Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. Small book. Very powerful. Then the book 7 Habits of Highly Successful People by Stephen Covey. And I personally recommend also The Atomic Habits by James Clear. There are more recommendations here. If you want them, I'll type them up in a Facebook Live, and I will save that to you. And I'm wishing you to continue learning, to be a lifelong learner, to become the best version of yourself, to cherish the memories of your loved ones. If you lost anyone, I'm sorry for your loss, and share their life stories with us. Share their accomplishment, fun episodes. What I found very comforting to me, when I found out about my boss's passing, I had nightmares. I was very devastated, and what comforted me, I went through the pictures. I was taking a lot of pictures and videos, and I put them together and shared them with his family, and it made a lot of difference for me. I also like to read fairy tales when I'm stressed out, so it gets me into another world. Grief is a complex emotion. Everyone deals with it differently. Um, I hope you find your way, and I hope you share the memories of your loved ones. Blessings to you, and lots of health, success, and may we come out of this as soon as possible. Thank you.